Now, look, let's talk about ICE because as it ramps up illegal migrant deportations in Southern California, activists in Los Angeles have begun posting the names, photos and personal information of ICE agents and warning neighbourhoods of imminent raids. Batya, I'm not really sure, firstly, what they're trying to achieve here. I mean, by doing that, that's doxing, but I don't know what they're trying to achieve. In the end, this is what Donald Trump was elected on, a mandate to fix this, boot out illegal immigrants. So they're going to continue to do it whether they like it or not.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, doxing is just disgusting. Going after ICE agents is just disgusting. They're doing their jobs, but also they are doing a job that the vast majority of Americans want them to do. The American people think that Tom Homan is a hero. He is the perfect person for this job right now because he doesn't care what anybody thinks about him. He cares about what's best for the American people. And he made that very clear. He shows up every day for work with a smile on his face and, just willing to kick butt. And that's what he's doing. He is getting violent criminals out of our country. And the fact that they are siding with the violent criminals tells you everything you need to know about the left right now. AOC did not even know it was a crime to enter the country illegally until Tom Homan told her that. I mean, it's, the ignorance coupled with hatred of working class Americans, utter contempt for their fellow Americans, and a refusal to say, hey, in a democracy, the majority is supposed to get what they want. And this is what the American people want.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, leave. It's as simple as that, because this is what the American people want. Batya, before we let you go, the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is set to meet with Donald Trump in the White House to sign off on a US minerals deal, the terms of which have already been agreed to. Now, Trump has demanded access to Ukraine's mineral resources to compensate for the billions of dollars in war funding provided by Joe Biden, and Ukraine hopes that agreeing to the deal will actually help regain the support of Washington. Batya, where do you see this meeting go, particularly given Donald Trump's criticism of Ukraine in the past week?
Donald Trump got extremely angry at Volodymyr Zelensky because I think Trump assumed when he took office that it would be Putin who would be reluctant to come to the table, but Zelensky, who had been the recipient of $200 billion of American taxpayer dollars, would be very happy and willing to come to the table to negotiate the end to the war, and also that he would want to repay the Americans in some way for our immense generosity in backing them in this war. And I think Donald Trump was very, very surprised, shocked, and disappointed that Volodymyr Zelensky did not want to end the war and did not want to repay the Americans in any way. And so it led to Donald Trump saying very strict things about Zelensky. Zelensky thankfully changed his tune. They're going to sign this agreement, and hopefully the United States will get some of that money back. I think the meeting itself will go very well. Trump is a very forgiving person. I mean, for God's sake, he has forgiven people who called him Hitler. In fact, J.D. Vance himself had been very strict, had very strong words about Donald Trump. Now he's vice president of the United States. So I think the meeting will go very well. Donald Trump hates war. He sees himself as a peacemaker. He wants that Nobel Peace Prize, which he 100% deserves from his first term in office. He's got his eye on the prize, and I think that he'll make peace between Ukraine and Russia.
Well, I mean, that's what he said during the election campaign. He said that the war in Ukraine wouldn't have happened under his watch. So it's like he's making good form on what he had said. Batya, Ungar-Sargon, it's always really nice to speak with you. Thank you so much for joining me on the show this evening.
Thank you so much, Danica. So great being here with you. God bless you.